Good afternoon, people. How are we doing? It is currently Monday the 20th of June at 10:33 and I have COVID. I've just done a COVID test and it came back positive twice. So now I'm in my bedroom isolating. I had some really exciting things coming up for you guys this week. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to vlog the whole time that I've got COVID until I get my negative. Because why not? To give context, last time I got COVID was just before Christmas, like the week before Christmas, and I got the negative on Christmas Eve. So I went down to my grandma's and it was all good. But this time, I had something really exciting tomorrow, which has been cancelled, and something really exciting on Thursday, which has also been cancelled. But I'm really hoping that I get out for Saturday or Sunday, preferably Saturday, because it's West End Live, and Dear Evan Hansen are performing at about 4:30 on Saturday. So I'm fingers crossed that I can make it on Saturday to go and see Dear Evan Hansen at West End Live. As well as telling you what I get up to in this week, I'm also going to tell you the symptoms as they come along, because I think I'm right at the start of it. But basically, earlier on, I went out for some lunch, and then we went to go and get a coffee, and suddenly I felt very lightheaded, very dizzy, very tired, and I was like, this isn't normal. I thought it was sunstroke, and I kind of stayed out of the sun. I was like, I've had a lot of sun this week, so maybe it's just that. Came home, came to bed, and fell asleep, fully deep sleep for like 2.5 hours. So I've woken up, had a positive COVID test. It's just a bit rubbish, because last time I had it, I was really unwell with it. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, touch wood, that I don't get that again. But one positive about this whole thing is top of my list of things to do was to tidy my room, because it's an absolute mess. So it gives me time to tidy my room and feel a bit better about the way it looks, because there's currently glasses and there's clothes and everything on the floor. But as of right now, I don't have any symptoms, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm going to do another test in about an hour when Lizzie gets back, because she's going to bring some proper ones from work. It's currently Tuesday at 11:11, and I completely conked out last night. I planned to do a load more stuff, but I fell asleep for like 13 hours last night, which isn't ideal. I woke up this morning and have done a test, and yeah, it's very positive. It came up pretty much instantly. It didn't even have a chance to not come up. But this morning I'm feeling like a little bit achy, flu-like symptoms, so blocked nose, slight cough, and that's really it. Like, in myself I'm feeling fine, but the test says differently. Another symptom that I have that I didn't have last time was that I'm really hot. Like, I know I'm wearing a dressing gown now, but last night I woke up like sweating, and my fan was on the whole evening. So my room was nice and cold anyway. But this is not fun, having COVID again. I genuinely didn't think I would get it again. I don't know why I had that mentality, but I think that's just like going on the tube without a mask, going to basically everywhere without a mask, and not really thinking about COVID. I genuinely forgot about COVID for a little bit as well, so that's probably not the best thing to have done. One thing that massively got me through the last isolation was reading COVID jokes. So there is, why did the chicken cross the road? Because the chicken behind it didn't know how to socially distance properly. I like that one. I love these so much. I think this could be my favourite one so far. What's the difference between COVID-19 and Romeo and Juliet? One's the coronavirus and the other is a Verona crisis. That is a clever one. Whoever thought about that one, winner. I've just been told to look on my door because there's a note from Lizzie. She's next door. But this week, Lizzie is staying with us the whole week, and I've managed to catch COVID on the second night she was here, which isn't ideal. She's testing negative, Mum's testing negative, Joe's testing negative, so I'm the only one in the house who has got it. So annoying. It's just gone past 1 o'clock. I know I haven't changed, but we share a communal bathroom. So for the first few days of getting COVID, I'm not going to risk giving it to anyone else by going to the bathroom. So I will use the clothes in my room, which sounds disgusting, but I just don't want to give it to the rest of the house because they're all working and I can work from anywhere. But Mum's just come back and dropped a really nice care package at my door with Jurassic World Lego. Like, that's going to keep me busy for a bit. I like this scene. It's where I'm not even going to say because some of you might not have seen that film, so I'm not going to risk it because that's a really good scene and I think you should go and see the film, as I've already mentioned before. It's slightly later on in the day. I have had a little sleep. I've had some food from the care package. I'm feeling much better in myself, much more energetic. I'm just feeling fine. It literally feels like flu, but I just know it's COVID, so I have to stay and be sensible about it. But I'm on a Zoom call in a second with my two mates, Ed and James, who have both been in the vlogs, as I think we're going to all move in together later on this year. And it wouldn't be until September, but we're going to chat about it now so that we're ahead of it when the time comes and we don't panic at the last minute. But I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to have another sleep, tidy my room, because I've got a cool angle up here. Up on the top of this, I can rest my camera and you can see the whole room, the whole transformation. So that will all be great. But for the time being, I'm going to be on a Zoom call. I'm then going to tidy my room. And then I'm probably going to have an early night. I'm still, as I said before, still feeling fine. Hello, vlog.
I can't believe it. Why am I... The lighting has gone really weird.
James, you do look like you're someone who we're interviewing for some weird case and you're just a silhouette.
I'm an actor, yeah.
I don't know if you guys can hear me over the fan. I look alright. I'm wearing a jumper and a pair of wool trousers in crazy heat. But it's okay because I'm here with my #1's biggest fan. I'm going to be tidying my room and I thought I'd bring you along to it because that's interesting content because I can't leave this room. Where do I start? I think I'm going to start by making the bed. This bedroom is a mess. Clear bedroom, clear mind. That's what I always say. Ow. That hurt. Just had my flies down for most of that clip, so hope you enjoyed. That's better, because then you can see my face. Mum bought me some new pyjamas so that I could get changed. They've got little palm trees on it. An aromatherapy reed diffuser. I don't quite know where to put that, but that will make my room smell a-okay. Someone asked me about if I was going to the toilet and how I did that. Of course I'm going to the toilet, but I put a mask on, I put gloves on, and I go downstairs and we've got 2 toilets. 1 bathroom with a bath and a shower, 1 with just toilet. So that's the COVID one that I will use for the next week. So this Yeezy looks like any normal Yeezy, but if I take a picture of it with the flash on, it will come up shiny. There we go. That shows the shoe a little bit better. I've just found a pair of nappy sacks in my bedroom. I have no idea where they've come from or why I even have them. This is my other side. This is my bedside, so I need to make this look presentable. Holy crap, it's hot. So I've just done a whole bit where I lit the candles and made it all look artsy and stuff. Looked back at my camera and realised it wasn't recording. Idiot! Good morning, people. How are we doing? I look like rubbish today. Today is like the first day it's properly hit me. I've got like a blocked up nose, bit of a headache. Not great when the sun is shining like that, but I am very much testing positive for COVID, which means I think I've either got it really badly or it's on its way out. Who knows? Last time that I had it and Lizzie had it, hers was like that and she got over it quicker than I did, so fingers crossed I'm out by like Friday. I've decided that my pyjamas are to be worn all day today, which they're cotton and they're slightly lighter because it is so warm. I've had to open my window and I will probably put my fan on at some point. But for today, I think all I need is just like rest and sleep and games. I need games, that's an important one. It is so hot today. I am melting in my room. I have my window open and I've got my fan on and it's still boiling. I've been sweating all day. But a little update, I've started coughing, which is not ideal, and I've been doing like smaller tests. I know it tells you not to do tests, but I just want to make sure that I know how badly I've got it. So the dark lines, from what I can tell online, are not a good sign. I'm just feeling a little bit icky, and I'm so bored. Oh my god, I'm so bored. I've, like, all of the TV series and stuff that I normally watch, I've watched so many times that I don't want to watch it again. I'm trying to find stuff. I've been playing FIFA all morning, so that was a nice little change. And then I was like, oh, started throwing my controller across the room because I forgot how annoying that game is. But I think I'm going to have a chat with my mate Charles later on. And yeah, I'm just feeling a bit bleh. So it's slightly later on Wednesday. The symptoms have definitely kicked in. I'm coughing, sneezing, the whole shebang, which isn't ideal, but it's okay because I've got Charles on FaceTime, I've got the cricket on, and we're about to book a holiday. I know, while I have COVID. I'm not going on holiday during COVID. I'm going on holiday in like 3 weeks with him. But these Kinder cards, I cannot talk highly enough. I said it yesterday, I ate the whole packet, and I went to order more today, and they have run out. So I'm trying my hardest to persuade my mum to go and get me some more, because they are too good. I look so tired today, but I have just played so much FIFA, it's kind of ridiculous. I haven't played about that much in probably 7 or 8 years. It's now probably just after midnight. I'm going to sit down with the film and just chill out.
20 past.
What is it?
20 past.
20 past. Oh, by the way, Lizzie's on my on FaceTime because she is next door and she is keeping me company through this whole thing, which is so lovely of her. But I am going to watch a film and just relax as it's so hot. I've got the window open and I've got the fan going in my face and I'm still sweating. Good afternoon, people. How are we doing? It is Thursday at 10 past 3. Oh, 10 past 3. And today hasn't been a good day at all. I woke up at like 9 o'clock. Like, I was all bunged up, coughing, sneezing, and it's been like that the whole day. It's slightly cooler today, which is a good thing. But yeah, today has been the worst of it, so I'm hoping that I have like 1 or 2 days of this, and then for the rest of the time, I just start getting better, because this is horrendous. You guys don't want this again. I forgot how much I hated it the first time. But my agent sent me such a lovely thing this morning that has cheered me right up. If you don't know Millie's Cookies, it is a cookie brand in the UK, and they do giant cookies that you can like personalise and put icing on and stuff, and this arrived for me today. So I've just cracked it open, and it is double layered cookie with icing in the middle, so let's give this a try. Oh my god, so good. That is definitely going to help me get better. Thank you, Georgina and Alicia. So, as I mentioned before, today hasn't been the best day at all. Sneezing, coughing, just not feeling great, feeling tired. I have slept 5 times today on separate occasions, which is something I don't do, and the sleeps were like 25-30 minutes each. So I am wide awake. It's currently 2:45 in the morning. But tomorrow I'm hoping that we get a fainter line on the COVID tests, because if not, then I think this could go on until like early next week, which would not be fun at all. So I've actually done something today, which sometimes I do often, but not like this. I watched all of my vlogs from start to finish, because I've been watching other people's vlogs, so I got back into Joe Suggs' vlogs. Ben Brown started doing vlogs again. Fun for Louie's doing really cool vlogs. So I just kind of watched theirs and watched mine in comparison, and I started from the beginning and watched myself go from the beginning of being very nervous with it all to now where I am talking to a camera while I'm not well, stuck in my bedroom isolating with COVID, absolutely fine. And that's taken me about a month, and genuinely I couldn't be happier with how it's all going. I'm loving it so much. Today/tomorrow is Friday. We're going to be building this Lego tomorrow, which will be so much fun. And I'm actually going to try and find pictures of what this is supposed to look like in the film and try and use it. I was about to say, oh, I broke my Lego. You can't break Lego unless you drop it, and it's not yet made and it's still in the box. So I'm going to say goodnight on this Thursday/Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow. It's currently Friday. I've just done a test because I've woken up feeling slightly better. I sound groggy because I've just woken up. But I did a test and it's still exactly the same, which is not ideal. It's now been 5 days I've been positive. Hello, what are you on my head? Where did that come from? Right, great. See, I'm in good spirits. When else do you get to sit in bed, play FIFA and watch films and eat absolute rubbish? Dunno. On today's agenda, we're going to play some more FIFA, we're going to build the Lego. I've got to tidy my room again because it's got really bad, but I guess that's what happens when you stay in bed and you've got COVID, is your room just gets really, really messy. Something really weird has just happened. I was watching the cricket and I woke up from my nap. I had like a 3.5 hour nap, which I haven't done all week. Like, I've had sleeps in the night, which have gone on until like 12 o'clock. But in terms of day naps, my day naps have been like maybe 25 minutes at most. So I woke up feeling absolutely fine, genuinely absolutely fine, no headache, nothing. Just done a test, negative. But like, this is my test I did earlier on at 2. Well, that makes no sense. I'm staying in isolation until I get to the bottom of that. Because last time I had it, I went from like strong line, and then it faded down to nothing. Whereas that can't just go. Oh. There is like the faintest line on it, but it has been more than half an hour on that test. So I'm counting that as a negative. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good midnight, wherever you are. The time has come to build my Jurassic World Lego. I'm so excited about this. This is a scene in the new film Jurassic World Dominion. If you haven't already gone to see it, I highly recommend you going to see it. It is kind of Marmite. It just says put your finger there, it never works. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3... Got 3 bags of Lego and the instructions, so let's start getting building. Okay, let's open bag 1. Oh look, we got a little beta. Look at that. How cool is that? Something that I never knew about Lego is that there are 2 sides of the faces. Look, there's 1 and there's 2. Oh, come on, focus. There we go, there's 1. And there's the other. Row. Row. I grinded my teeth. That is the worst feeling in the world. So it's currently 12:30. I finished the Lego. It's really cool. I didn't expect to love it this much. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to stage it, but currently it's just sat on my bed. I will move it, put it in a proper space. Just take a look at this. So first we've got the truck that has Rain Delacour on the back with his little gun. And then we've got Beta in her little cage. and then Blue trying to save her, and then we've got Maisie on her bike. I'm not quite sure what this thing is, but I think it's probably to add to the aesthetic of the whole thing when you put it all together. I'm going to try and get some sleep as it's currently 2:15 in the morning, and I've gone into a horrible loop of YouTube and TikTok videos, which I can't get out of, which is really annoying, but I feel so much better than I did this morning. But also to have that negative test was incredible and massively surprised me. So keeping my fingers crossed that the one tomorrow is negative. I'm not going to be able to go out until the evening, but I could still get out tomorrow, which would be amazing. Oh! Oh. You know when a stretch is just too much and you've like overstretched in the mornings and you feel like all like pins and needly? Don't even know if that will make it into the vlog. Basically, after yesterday's negative, I've had another negative. So officially I can come out at 8 o'clock tonight. Because then it's 24 hours, so I'm just being as safe as possible, which means the countdown is on. Oh, I'm so excited to get out of this room. I am officially free from my bedroom. I've spoken to both Joe and Mum, and they're absolutely fine with me coming out 4 hours early. So I'm going to go and have a bath. I'm going to relax for a bit. I'm going to get this volcano off my head, because it's a lot worse than it looks on camera. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the day editing this vlog, because I don't know how it's going to turn out. You may see this or you might not, who knows. We're somehow back in my room, not quite sure why, because I've spent the past 5 days in here constantly and barely left this room. But I am going to go to Sainsbury's, because who doesn't love a good Sainsbury's trip? It's a bit like Jessie and Gina. If you don't know who they are, they're a prank channel that unfortunately is no more, and they've both gone their separate ways. But when they were doing it, they used to go on Wawa runs. So Wawa is a supermarket in America, and they used to go on late night Wawa runs, and it was so much fun that I think I should bring it to the UK and do Sainsbury's runs. Doesn't really work, does it? We're back for a brand new invention. Deadly grabs a hold of me tightly with her. Stop. No, I don't know the lyrics. One of my followers asked me to do another baking video, so we're gonna do a little bit on this. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I don't know how this is gonna go, because this is the first time I've properly made a lemon drizzle cake. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I had to hide the lemon drizzle from Mum. It's up here. It's up here with the vases. That's my little baking cupboard. Do we need anything else? Oh, there's flavourings. When do I get flavourings? Also, last time we didn't have a cupcake tin, but now we've got a loaf tin, so we're fine. Pretty sure it's up there. Where is it? Oh no, found it. Last time we didn't have any trays, and now we've got two. So we've got a duck egg blue one or a silver one. I'm thinking duck egg blue because it's a lot nicer and it's a little bit sharper on the edges, so it will be structurally sound. A loaf doesn't need to be structurally sound. It's funny because one of my exes told me that I was the worst baker ever. How wrong she was. Just don't get them mixed up this time. Do not get them mixed up. Or no? Where's my clever contraptions? Oh. Somebody's at the door. Somebody's at the door. That was someone across the road delivering a parcel for my mum, but they kind of just shoved it through the letterbox, and our letterbox has like a thing on the door so that you can't see all the way through it. She just broke the package, or broke it open, which is not ideal. Well, taste of lemon, so we must be doing something right. It's all in the oven. We'll come back in 40 minutes and see what the hell is going to happen with this. Sam's fail, part 1 of baking. I forgot to time it, so I'm roughly guessing it's about 20 minutes, and it looks amazing. Probably shouldn't have opened that, because it's now got to reheat, as I've always been told not to open an oven while something's baking, especially something that can rise and then... What's that? Something that can sink again. I think a creme brulee can do that, where it like sinks down again if you open an oven too early. Not quite sure why, but it's in there baking, so it's working. Baking is done. It is currently 7:45, I think, and I'm just watching Olivia Rodrigo absolutely smashing it at Glastonbury. Like, the crowd and everything are behind her, and every song is like a winner, in my opinion. I haven't properly listened to her album before, and so I've just been sat here like admiring, because her stage presence and her band are awesome. But I'm actually going to end it here, because I want to start tomorrow fresh. I've got a cool idea for tomorrow's vlog. But yeah, it's been a pretty mental week with the whole COVID thing. I wanted to kind of show what I was up to and how I felt throughout the week, just in case you guys haven't had it, and it might help when you guys get it, if you guys get it. But I have tried my hardest to document as well as I possibly can, but I feel like it will be a bit bitty when I come to edit this vlog, because there were days where I was rough. Like, I just didn't feel like being on camera or even like chatting to my mates on Zoom. I was just needed sleep, needed to get better. But it is currently Saturday. We are all better, all got the negative. I've done now 4 tests, they've all come back negative, so happy days. I have heard of horror stories since I put up that post on Instagram about how people have got negatives and then they've got positive like the next day. So let's hope that doesn't happen. But thank you all for coming on these adventures, and I'll see you later.